Hey guys, welcome back to We Watch Movie. I'm Mike.
I'm Jay.
And if you notice, we have a new sexual background, hiding. I'm sexy, but I'm hiding. All right already.
Oh my god.
We're sitting in these sweet, sweet movie chairs from Valencia. Watch this. Watch what I can do. I have now activated myself.
It's very impressive. They're great, fabulous chairs. They're very smooth.
Rich Corinthian leather. Yeah, dude, these chairs are fucking amazing.
I feel like we're heavy D in the boys.
It's got a USB port. You can charge your phone or other stuff in here. It's got the lumbar, the headrest, the footrest going back. It is genuine Italian leather.
Is it?
Yes.
I've been spilling beer all over
stitched.
it. I mean, soda.
Don't you dare!
All over it.
You pedantic bastard.
But if it's real leather, it washes right off.
Yes, there's a link I'm going to put down below for you guys if you want to check these out. These things are amazing.
Does it feel like when you were sitting in this, like, I came, I saw, I conquered, I bowled, I saved, I saw, I conquered, I bowled?
Every night I literally fall asleep watching something and I just drop my drink in my lap and I'm like, I guess it's time to go to bed now. The first time I watched football in this thing, I was just like, Jesus Christ, I've died and gone to heaven. But yeah,
these are nice.
And they hook together.
And it's got a little glowy stuff in the fucking cup holder.
We got a blue light here, a blue light on the bottom. I'll do a video showing you got the panel right here. They're super easy to put together. It was like 10 minutes put together.
Woo.
Top goes into the bottom, you plug that shit in, and bing, bing, turkey's done. Valencia. Link down below for you guys. But what we're here to talk about is not just amazing theater seating that makes you feel like you're at fucking Carnegie Hall, but what are we doing a video about? Oh,
top 10
these
most anticipated movies of 2022.
That's what we're doing.
That's it.
That's what we're doing. We're gonna start from the bottom and go to the top. Okay. Jay, what is your number 10?
And by the way,
most anticipated
unlike our wieners, we've never seen these before. We haven't seen each other's, but we've seen each other's wieners.
What?
What? Okay, all right, so this was a very difficult list to make because there was actually a lot of good movies coming out. God, that number 10.
Cocaine.
For me, the most anticipated movie of 2022 is Jurassic World Dominion. Because, you know, they're bringing back the entire original cast from the old school Jurassic Park. We got Sam Neill, we got some Jeff Goldblum, we've got the new cast, Chris Pratt. We got all those guys coming back, and I think it's like I think it's going to be like a post-apocalyptic world where the dinosaurs have taken over everything, and they're just trying to survive, trying to get a nut to move your butt to the dance floor. I'm excited, you know, and the newer Jurassic Parks, they're pretty good. I didn't think I was gonna give a shit about them because the abortion that was Jurassic Park 3 and 2 were fucking so awful. Well, Jurassic Park 3 was alright, but it was so bad. I was like, they're never gonna be able to really retouch this. The first one was so classic, but man, Dominion looks fucking good. And I gotta be honest, like to see it feels like a little piece of your childhood. Because you get to see all those guys again. So
yeah, did you see the new trailer for it? They put out like a prologue to it. The dinosaurs at the movie theater. Oh, that looked dope as shit.
Yep.
That looks so good, Shay.
You know what? He was like those ravenous fans wondering if Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield's going to be the new Spider-Man. They're dinosaurs. They're just fucking rapturous.
What the fuck does that say? Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. My number 10 is going to be The Black Phone.
You racist fuck.
No, it's not because it's... What?
You racist dog.
The Black Phone. Scott Derrickson, the director of Sinister, is teaming up once again with Ethan Hunt. Ethan Hawke.
From Sinister?
Yep, Ethan Hawke from Sinister. The director of Sinister, Ethan Hawke. And Ethan Hawke is going to do something rare where he actually plays a bad guy who kills children. And he's got this fucking mask that comes on. There's a trailer out for it now. He puts these
Not that he kills kids, but he's a bad guy.
Yeah, dude, it looks actually scary. And it's so rare. Like, I know that horror's like fucking banging right now. It's doing awesome, and I love that as well. But it is actually rare that a horror movie comes out and it actually like looks like it's gonna scare you. Like there's horror movies that you love and like, oh, I'm excited for that. That's gonna be cool. I can't wait to see it. But a horror movie that looks like it might actually freak you the fuck out is a rarity. And The Black Phone looks like it's gonna do that. It's a Blumhouse film. It's again, it's Ethan Hawke, it's Scott Derrickson. There's a trailer out for it right now. It looks super fucking spooky. It looks super. It's like a true crime where this guy kills children, but they also have this other weird shit going on. That's my number 10.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know if Ethan Hawke's been a bad guy before, hasn't he?
Rarely.
You know what I get him confused with is the guy that did the house that Jack built.
Matt Dillon.
Yeah. Matt Dillon was great in that movie. So if it's anything like that, I can't wait. I want to see that now. So my number nine on the top 10 anticipated 2022 is I had a hard time putting it on here because I had to take out Avatar 2, and I like me some Avatar 2.
Oh, I was hoping you put Avatar 2 in there, Avatar 2 in there, just so I could shit on it. Because that movie's gonna fucking suck like the first Avatar did.
Stop talking about your first sexual experience, and I'll shit in your mouth. It wasn't
great.
But no, I really wanted to put Avatar. It's been 73 years since we had an appropriate sequel. I wanted to put Avatar 2 because I mean, as far as like a lot of people, I'm sure that Avatar 2 is going to be on their list because they want to see what the fuck happened. But I have to go back and rewatch Avatar 1, and anyway. But I got Hellraiser, and well, no, here's the thing about Hellraiser. And the reason why I was kind of waffling on putting it at number 9 and not Avatar 2 is because originally I thought Clive Barker was coming back to direct it because he did direct the first Hellraiser, and in my opinion, probably the best Hellraiser. Very grody. You must use soap and conditioner after watching. You must, okay? Find yourself car wash and go through.
Deep cleaning butt crap.
You must. Boudet? Yes, 3 times. But
Shoot water up ass.
Yes,
good.
Very nasty movie, but very good movie. But I thought Clive Barker was going to come back because he's got more experience now. He knows how to really work the camera and do certain things. But he's not going to come back and do the new Hellraiser. He's going to be on as, I think, an executive producer. I think he's helping write the script, which is good. But he's not going to be behind the lens. And then there's also been in the news about whether it's gonna be a girl or a guy, I don't fucking know. But overall, I put all that aside. I put it in my drawer and I said, no. I want to see a fucking Hellraiser movie. I want to see a really badass, great, awesome reimagining of Hellraiser done the right way. And you know what? If Clive Barker's on board with it, you can't get better than the guy that created the fucking thing, the Hellbound Heart. So if he's on board with it, if they use a female, I'm a fan of the Doug Bradley 100%. I think, in my opinion, I would have cast a dude as the new Pinhead. I think the guy that played in Judgment was really good. I think he did a really good job. Yeah. But I think that overall, I think Hellraiser in 2022, despite what they do with it, be a female or a male, is going to be good. I mean, I think that Hellraiser 1, the original, was well done, but I just feel like it missed the mark by just a minute. And I think that if they go back and redo this and rework it and reimagine it, and now that Clive Barker's got more experience and they get a more experienced director behind the lens, I think we can have a really fucking timeless movie. Now, I'm not saying Hellraiser's not a timeless flick. It really is, because Pinhead is a part of the plethora of amazing legends of the horror community. Mm-hmm. But there's just something about Hellraiser when you watch it, the 80s version, 88, I think. It just, like, it's good, but there's something it's missing. I don't know. Yeah. And I hope that so I'm really anticipating this. And plus, I've never seen a Hellraiser on the big screen.
Yeah, and it's not 100% sure that's going to be on the big screen either.
What?
It's supposed to be, yeah.
Well, then I take back everything I fucking said.
Well, Hellraiser's it was in my honorable mentions, but the reason it didn't make it is because there's a TV show, there's one that's going to Hulu.
Oh, yeah.
There's an HBO show, there's one with David Gordon Green, there's one with David Bruckner. It's very confusing as far as what's going on with Hellraiser.
You know, I heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord.
God damn you, David!
Yeah.
But, hallelujah.
That's what I
said. You got me on that. But yeah, I just don't know exactly what's going to happen with that. Which idea is going to come to fruition? Is it going to be on the big screen? Is it going to be on Hulu? What's going to happen with that?
It needs to be. I think if you're going to reboot Hellraiser, you got to put it on the big screen.
I would hope so. Yeah. But we'll see what happens with that. But it is in my honorable mentions. I'm very excited about that too. My number 9 though is going to be another rebooted classic, Texas Chainsaw Fucking Massacre.
I had a feeling you'd put it on there.
Now listen.
But it's been, dude, this thing has been fucked so much that Courtney Love is jealous.
Now listen, and here's the thing though. Here's the thing about Texas Chainsaw Massacre. As many iterations as they've done that have sucked fucking ass biscuits, all right? Fede Alvarez is going to be the producer of this, and even this started out with some crazy shit. All I know is that poster looks amazing. I like the idea of what they're going to do. They're going to do it as a sequel to the original film, kind of what Halloween
the 2003 one
did. Yeah. No, a sequel to the original film.
Oh, okay, the original.
Kind of this, like Halloween 2018 did. They're gonna go back into canon and follow up with the first film. And you know what? It might suck ass, but my anticipation for it is very high because it's a wild thing. They actually started filming. They had a director. They started filming it. And whatever happened, they hated what they saw so much that the financiers pulled out. They rehired another director and went to reshoot everything. But there's just something about this. I don't know what it is. There's something about this that really pulls me to it. As many times as they've tried and failed so hard, Texas Chainsaw Massacre is there for the taking as a movie that you could make today.
Well,
just like they did in 2003. That reboot was badass.
You know what? And I would argue with you the fact that they should make a sequel to that. And not try to go back and do the 1976. Well, no, they did. They were terrible and they were spin-offs. I'm saying that Tobe Hooper already did a great sequel. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 was great. It was funny. It was quirky. It was a good film overall. I feel like you've got a great cast. The 2003 Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie is one of the best remakes, period. Hands down.
It's great.
Let's fight in the streets and I'll suck your butt if you disagree with me. But I'm just saying,
Gangs of New York.
The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, I feel, and I hope they do a good job. The reason why I didn't make it on my list, it's not on my list at all. It's not even on my honorable mentions, is because there has been so many, so quickly, iterations of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. We had Texas Chainsaw Massacre at the beginning. We had that one Texas Chainsaw Massacre, go get your chainsaw, cousin. And then we had the fucking one where he was a kid and he was walking through the wheats of cornfield.
Leatherface. Yeah.
It was awful.
Yeah,
everything they've done is not been good. And I'm not saying they won't do good here. And look, I mean, we liked the Texas Chainsaw Massacre again. The 03 Jessica Biel is awesome. And I have high hopes for it. I just don't, I'm not.
You're 100% right. Like, you're 100% right.
Who's producing it?
There's Fede Alvarez. The guy that did Dead reboot, stuff like that. Don't Breathe. You're 100% right. Like, likelihood is, Jim, if I shake my fucking magic 8-ball, it's going to say, this movie's going to suck.
I'm only saying this because you try to shit on Avatar 2.
Well, that's because Avatar 2 is going to fucking suck.
So Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
At least the first Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie was good. Avatar wasn't even good.
You didn't even finish it, bitch. You can't talk on it.
Because it was
you
fucking
can't talk on it.
Shit. I'd rather play a video game.
Yeah, play a movie that's good.
But it's got the highest ceiling to me. It could suck shit, but to me, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre reboot, re-sequel has the highest ceiling to me because Leatherface is so fucking scary if you did him right, that if they did it dark and twisted and almost A24s, but with some fucking grindhouse shit, I think it would be really fucking good. So, I'm hopeful, but it'll probably suck.
So it's supposed to be a sequel to the first one?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. So basically, it's a Tobe Hooper remake of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2.
No, don't remake Part 2. Part 2 is campy, and I like it for what it is. But I want a serious, scary fucking movie.
Like, if you kind of look at it in this way, and we're not shitting on Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 because it's got the fans for a reason. But it is very much like the Roger Moore of the Sean Connery days. You know what I mean? Like, they made it campy on purpose to kind of poke fun at it and have a good time with it.
And then you got The Next Generation, which is just fucking crazy.
Yeah. Fucking Matthew McConaughey.
Wow, shit.
You like women.
We're gonna get fucking...
And you also like dressing up in women's clothes. I think you're called a sweetheart.
That movie's like getting butt naked in a cornfield and smacking your own ass with Twizzlers.
And that's finding out the one that's slapping your ass is Matthew McConaughey. You're like, oh, that was a lot of acid. So, my number 8 is... I didn't want to put this on there, but I have to give it the chance because of who the director is. But my number 8 is Doctor Strange: Multiverse of Madness.
Ooh, honorable mention for me. Almost made my list.
Yeah, because of Sam Raimi.
Exactly.
And that's the only reason why. I liked the first Doctor Strange. I know you didn't like it, but I liked it for what it was. I had a good time with it. The thing about Doctor Strange is Doctor Strange could actually be a really good horror flick. I mean, he really is. He's dealing with demons and interdimensional other entities. There's a lot of crazy shit going on with the magic, the black arts, and Sam Raimi is the guy to tap for that. I mean, he obviously did the Book of the Dead. He knows what he's talking about. He gave goddamn Bruce Campbell a chainsaw for a hand. He knows what he's doing. And I feel like if they let Sam Raimi do what he wants to do, and they don't have a lot of studio interference, I'm not holding my breath though, it's fucking Marvel / Disney.
You'll die.
I will. I'll be worse off than I am, and I spoke. But I'm just going to give it a chance and hope and pray that they let Sam Raimi explore the darker side of Doctor Strange. And also, it comes on the heels of the multiverse mashup. You got Loki, you got the Scarlet Witch thing, and so all this crazy shit's happening. Spider-Man! Tobey Maguire!
Oh, it's Spider-Man!
You get your rent when you fix this damn door! Slap! God, do what you want with her, then brew her fast!
I get it.
But Doctor Strange, I feel like you could not have picked a better director. Like, honest to God, if you said, Doctor Strange, your title's Multiverse of Madness, and you already kind of feel like it's going to be a darker movie, Sam Raimi's your guy to go to. Just like if they were going to do a Ghost Rider reboot, Sam Raimi would be the guy I would go to.
Yeah, I'm 100% down with everything that you're saying right now. The reason it didn't actually crack my top 10 and end up as an honorable mention is because they're already doing 6 weeks of reshoots, and the fact that they hired the aforementioned, the guy who's doing the Black Phone, Scott Derrickson, was supposed to do this, and he couldn't even like meet with Marvel. Marvel wanted their formula, just like Marvel wanted their formula with Ant-Man, with Edgar Wright, and he had to back out. So like Scott Derrickson was too crazy. So I just feel like they're not going to let Sam Raimi fucking Sam Raimi. Let Sam Raimi fucking be Sam Raimi. And also, I came to a realization this week, dude, and it's not just like, I didn't like Doctor Strange, the movie, because it was way too Disney-fied, and I was hoping for something a little bit more fucking mystic, dark arts type shit.
I liked it, so shut the fuck up. Mads Mikkelsen was in it.
I came to another fucking realization. I don't like Benedict Cumberbatch as Doctor Strange. Well, nobody's going to like that. I'm going to get a lot of fucking hate.
I hope you do.
But you know what? I don't like Benedict Cumberbatch as Doctor Strange.
I hope they find out where you live and suck your dick when you're sleeping.
I just don't. I don't think it's fine. I don't. Yeah.
No, and sometimes people make bad choices.
He's way too
in their opinions. Did you like him as Khan in Star Trek? Shut the fuck up. No, Doctor Strange, man. At the end of the day, I'm excited about that. I'm just very hopeful. Like, I know, and Mike and I both have our problems with the MCU, and especially with the Disney-fied. And when we're saying Disney-fied, by the way, we're not really shade. We're not throwing a lot of shade at Marvel. What they've done is incredible. Okay, they've done something. They're juggernauts, but it's the same symptomatic same thing. It's
becoming very Walmart, Jim.
Yeah, so that's all we're saying. We just hope it's something different. Yeah. And then I think Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness, is one of those few films that they have the opportunity to set themselves apart from the pack.
I agree with that. That's it. I'm very excited about that movie, to be honest with you. I really am. But mainly because it's Sam Raimi. My number 8, you already mentioned it, Jurassic Park Dominion.
Oh, you have it higher.
The reason it's so high for me, though, is...
Oh, you play.
I love fucking Fallen Kingdom, dude.
Yeah, it was good.
I love that movie. Jurassic, the first one that they did with Chris Pratt was okay. It was a little bit,
local.
Yeah, exactly. But like, Fallen Kingdom was a lot like that for most of it, but the ending is what really revved my fucking engine, Ray. The ending, when the dinosaurs get released into the wild and they're like, you're about to see America, you're about to see the world have to fucking coexist
so cool, man.
With released dinosaurs. That shit gets me excited. Now we're getting into some world building, we're getting into some crazy shit. I'm so fucking pumped for Jurassic Park Dominion for that reason.
Jurassic Park Dominion, man. I agree with you. That's I feel like that's day one. Go see it in the theaters for sure.
That's gonna be. And honestly, I think it'll be the best of the 3 new ones.
No, because they're bringing back the original cast. You can't get better than. I mean, you're gonna see Sam Neill and fucking the great Jeff Goldblum back again as I can't remember his name in the movie, but
I'll be honest, I'm finding in my old age, I'm not a fan service guy. I actually find myself annoyed by Easter eggs and fan service. I really do. So that stuff actually doesn't excite me, except for Sam Neill. You're not going to get excited about
Jeff Goldblum,
Sam Neill.
Come on.
Okay. Yeah, Apartments.com guy. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I like
Apartments.com guy.
He's going to be doing the same role he did fucking...
He was in The Fly.
I know. I'm just saying. I'm just like...
You better...
It seems like they're playing a caricature of a character. I'm more excited about the fucking dinos at fucking Soldier Field in Chicago and shit like that.
Then you should go to the Smithsonian Museum.
I gotta be me.
No, that's good. I get what you're saying. Okay, so my number 7... this one was a tough one because... this could be really good and it could be really bad. I'm going to go ahead and say it's going to be really good. That's why I have it so high on my list.
I'm excited.
But I took it out for Jackass Forever. Because Jackass Forever was in my honorable mentions.
Oh, you took Jackass out?
Yeah, I was going to put Jackass Forever.
Jackass is also in my honorable mentions.
Okay, yeah. So
I'm very excited for that.
But it's Top Gun. It's Top Gun. You got to playing with the boys after chasing sunset. One of life's simple joys is putting a cock in his butt. But yeah, I love Top Gun, man. Top Gun, it was strange for me.
I feel like that was revisionist history of that song.
It was actually...
But I like your version better.
If you play the song backwards, you said that. But no, the thing about Top Gun is so strange to me. Is Top Gun, for me, is one of the most... When I was growing up, like a masculine, fucking badass, awesome movie, man. Jet fighters, your boy gets killed, you gotta go back for revenge, you get a girl on the side, but...
Handsome, sweaty dudes.
Apparently, yeah, and their shirts are off and they're playing volleyball.
Men in uniform.
But apparently, when I grew up, people were like, that's a chick flick, bro. I'm like, what? No, it's not. And they're like, Days of Thunder is like more of the guy flick. I'm like, you're stupid, NASCAR idiot. But then I found out, I was like, you might be onto something. But either way, Top Gun, man, the reason why is because it's a childhood favorite. Top Gun, You and I both grew up watching it, and you can't not help but like it's got an amazing soundtrack. It's got an amazing cast. It's just, to me, it's balls to the wall. You know, foot to the gas pedal, nonstop action. It's fun. It's got the drama stuff in it, but also the reason why it's so high on my list, besides the point of all the things I've mentioned before, is I think Val Kilmer's going to come back. And I want that guy, you know, look, Val Kilmer's gone through some shit.
His son's going to be played by Miles Teller.
Yeah, I want to see.
Or no, Goose's son's going to be played by
Goose,
Miles Teller.
I want to see Val again as Iceman. This is awesome, man. And, you know, look, it's fucking Tom Cruise. And you can say what you want. Yeah, he sucks Scientology dick, but he's a great actor, dude. And he does his own stunts. This motherfucker's probably going to jump out of the airplane at some point without a parachute and land in some sand. Like with, you know, or something. I don't know. But look, the point being, Top Gun, dude. It's Top Gun 2.
Yeah.
I mean, how many people grew up in just loving action movies and knows Top Gun? And this is the sequel, dude.
I'm excited for Top Gun. It's in my honorable mentions. Did not make my top 10. And it's because, again, and I feel like I'm going to get hate for this again, but Top Gun for me, I love the movie.
Yeah.
I love it. I still love the movie. I love to watch it. But it actually gets on my fucking nerves now when I watch it because I'm like, y'all didn't even do anything. Like,
yeah, they did. They fought the Russians.
For like 5 seconds.
Because they suck.
Because it was all like a training mission. It was like the pre-thing in Halo where you have to like learn.
They fought the MiGs.
Barely. Like, just there was barely any actual, like, it was mostly stuff. So that stuff bothers me. But I will say this.
Tom Cruise is on a motorcycle.
Tom Cruise is going to bring that newfound Tom Cruise stunt man. Yeah. I'm not just a handsome fucking face. I'm going to go out here and break some goddamn bones on these streets.
Yeah.
Tom Cruise, he's going to bring some of that Mission Impossible action to it, so I'm excited for it too. Yeah. I'm also excited for my number 7 for the same reason, because my number 7 is Mission Impossible 7. Which just started filming.
I have to go back and watch the other Mission Impossible.
I'm telling you, once you watch Fallout, Mission Impossible Fallout, maybe my favorite movie of the year it came out. Yeah. Very close to my favorite movie of the year it came out. One of my favorite action films of all time. Mission Impossible Fallout with Henry Cavill. Dude, what Tom Cruise has done with Mission Impossible, how every single movie, maybe apart from maybe Mission Impossible 2, you could say none of these movies have been bad.
Does Emilio Estevez come back like ever?
No, he's dead.
I thought he was.
He's dead. No. All 400, Ethan. All 400.
It was a clone.
But I've loved all the Mission Impossible movies. They all have their own.
You loved them all?
For every single
one. The third
one
sucked, dude.
No, the third one's great. J.J. Abrams, that was a great.
You like that one?
I love that fucking.
God damn! After the second one,
the second one's my least favorite of all.
You liked it? What?
Yeah, I love John Woo, but it was John Woo's not Mission Impossible, Jim. But listen, I don't know fuck all about this movie. All I know is that every single time Tom Cruise shows up for Mission Impossible role, he fucking brings it, and he's gonna be hanging off of a fucking goddamn missile in real life, like literally holding a missile.
He's gonna swallow a missile.
He's gonna be fucking like, yeah, they're gonna shoot him into space with a jetpack. Yeah. I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen.
He's gonna land on Mars without a suit.
But it's like the best mixture of like an action movie and Jackass, because you get to see Tom Cruise do some shit. I don't know. Fallout is one of my favorite action films of all time. I love all the Mission Impossible. I'm a big Mission Impossible fucking nerd. Can't wait.
I gotta be honest, I forgot all about Mission Impossible because I stopped caring after the second one.
Yeah, well, you're a fucking...
that just happened, man.
Fucker.
Okay, you know what? Why don't you...
Oh, 400, Ethan! Oh, 400!
Suck my blue dick from Avatar, asshole.
Fuck you, Crimble.
No, okay, so my number 6 didn't make my top 5. And I've been very open and honest about on the channel before about
my number 6 didn't make my top 5.
Yeah, there's a reason.
I don't know why that made me laugh.
Well, it's Scream. And actually, Scream...
I'm surprised it made your top 10.
Yeah, Scream was actually not going to be in my top 10. I had to replace this with Salem's Lot. Because I was actually more interested in Salem's Lot. The thing about... Let me tell you what changed my mind about Scream. We went and see Resident Evil, the new Resident Evil movie. I went and seen it, and they showed it on the big screen, the Scream trailer. And when I was watching it on the big screen, it looks way different than when you're watching it on the, you know, your computer or on the TV or something. I don't know. I just got more into it, I guess, as the theater screen. It was like pulling me in. I'm like, all right, you know what? Maybe it'll be all right. And I'll be interested to see if they, you know, they kill fucking Neve Campbell or if they kill off the original cast and they try to set themselves. The only thing they have to go somewhere else. They have to kill off the old cast and move along.
Don't do it!
And I know everybody's talking about, oh my god, well, I mean, everything that Neve Campbell went through. Fuck it, she's had 4 movies. Like, if you want Scream to survive, you gotta do something different than replaying the same bullshit. Like, it's so nice to meet you, Sydney. Like, come on, man. You're a fan, I get it. Okay, but that's been done before. That was in Scream 3. The same bullshit. Or somebody was, you know, infatuated with what happened in Scream. Scream 4 did the same shit. But when you see it, when I saw it on the big screen, I was like, there's a chance that it could be really good and it could be really interesting, especially how they're playing on a door unlocked, door locked. I think they could play with that a little bit. So Scream is up there, and I want to see it because I just want to see. Look, this could make or break it. If this sucks, if it fucking toilet bowl tanks, Scream's dead.
I'm excited to hear you're excited.
Well, I'm not. I'm interested. I'm interested. It's kind of like that one girl. You're like, yeah, but dude, like she likes to like suck your dick from the back, and you're like, yeah, but
that's an
you should try it.
I don't know my dick.
No, it's like your friend tells like you should go hang out with her. Her name's Tiffany. And I'm like, yeah, but dude, like she does weird shit. She likes to tickle your butt with a feather while she's sucking your butt. And then you're like, what? And you're like, I don't know, man. It's not really for me. It's like, just give it a shot. Just give it a try.
Stop getting me excited.
Overall, number 6.
Mine is John Wick 4. Is it called the final? I don't remember the name of it. It's John Wick 4.
That's not even my honorable mention.
Didn't make it?
No, because I didn't see John Wick 3.
Oh, you just forgot about it. Oh, you gotta watch John Wick 3, dude.
Well, I know. I gave up. I think John Wick 2 was so well done. I was like, yeah, they can't really keep going.
No, John Wick 3 was badass.
Was it?
It was, yeah. My number 6 is my number 6 is John Wick 4 because the first 3 movies are all fucking good.
Yeah.
Like I think my ranking would probably go John Wick 3, John Wick 2.
You think John Wick 3 is better than 2?
Yeah, you never seen
I have to watch
shut
it
the
now.
fuck up.
How about you just suck this wiener?
But yeah, I'm thinking I will.
Okay. I knew it. I knew it. Jay.
But no, dude, like all the movies are fucking great. Like you don't get action movies like this anymore. It's gonna be fucking wild and crazy fucking kids. Bang bang, shoot them up. You gotta top the last fucking movie. What are they gonna do to top this? John Wick on fucking horses riding away from the whole goddamn city. It's gonna be fucking amazing. Goddamn, Keanu Reeves is a national treasure.
He is.
I don't feel like I have to explain John Wick 4. I think we're all fucking pretty goddamn juiced about it. So that's my pick.
Be grateful. Okay.
What's your number 6?
No, I'm being
5.
5.
Shut up.
It's the man without a plan, the man that can suck any dick and blood from here to Las Vegas.
Me?
We're talking about Jared Leto and Mike Holtz in Morbius. Is my number 5.
Wow.
Yeah.
That didn't even come close to me.
Well, you know, look, I think that I want to give Jared Leto a chance here. I think Jared Leto is I think he's an incredible actor. I think he's weird as fuck. He's strange. He's a strange little man that likes to sing songs and live out in the desert, not know about COVID.
Songs will sing.
And that man will be rock and roll. What are you talking about? But yeah, Jared Leto, ever since I saw him...
What movie is that from? Comment down below if you know.
Yeah, ever since I saw him in Lord of War, and also obviously the Dallas Buyers Club, Jared Leto can act. He's a very, very good actor. He's an awesome actor, and he actually goes the distance. He gains weight, loses weight, like myself. But he's one of those dudes that I think that he's got... He became the Joker, and it was obviously the 7-Eleven trash heap Joker from Suicide Squad. And I mean, people were like, "Oh man, you sucked! Like that was fucking awful." And I agree, it was a bad movie. It was a bad script. It just didn't do justice to the Joker character.
You want beef? You want beef?
I don't want no beef.
You want beef?
God help anybody that messes with the queen. Diabetes. But I think that Morbius is a good character for him. He's a vampire. You know, it's one of those guys that are like, he's a scientist and he doesn't really like human contact, and he's got this bat thing that he's working on, and then he becomes a vampire because of the formula, and he doesn't know what to do. Is he a bad guy? Is he a good guy? Does he like to suck? Or doesn't he like to suck? She's gone from suck to blow. I feel like Jared Leto is one of those guys that can do a really good job with Morbius. Morbius is a really good character, honest to God, because he's one of the Spider-Man villains, and sometimes villain, sometimes ally. And I think that Jared Leto, honest to God, if it's done right, and it looked creepy in the trailers that we've seen, if they do a good script and they do a good movie, I think Jared Leto could knock this fucker out of the park.
It's in my honorable mentions, barely, but I just think that the trailer looked very popcornish. Popcorn. Like, I like Venom, but it looks just like along the same lines of Venom. I think it's going to be okay, but it looks very standard origin story, superhero. We've seen it 1,000 times. I'm just not that jacked for it. But
I feel like they're letting Jared Leto be more Jared Leto in this. Because if you notice in the trailer, though, he seems like he's actually acting. And he's not already doing... Like, again, it's not his fault. I'm not saying because he's a good actor. But if you look at Joker, as he was in Suicide Squad, I'm not talking about the great one, Zack Snyder. And finally, Zack Snyder did justice to Jared Leto's Joker in his version of Justice League.
Great in that
amazing.
Yeah.
Creepy. Exactly what you thought the Joker should be. But in the trailers for Morbius, I feel like Jared Leto is actually doing a good job acting because he's got to be more of himself.
There's multiple great performances for somewhere inside of Jared Leto.
He did it. Dallas Buyers Club was one,
and he did, and like you said, in Lord of War, there is great performances inside of him, but for some reason, when he does it, he comes across... Like in Gucci, the movie just came out, he played a character in Gucci. The guy wasn't even overweight, and Jared Leto went and wore a fat suit and did all this crazy stuff for it. I don't remember which one it was. It was one or the other, but he always goes too far. It's like he's putting the fucking carrot before the horse.
He's a method actor, yeah.
Yeah, like he's doing too much, man. Like, but he does have that talent that he could do something great. Yeah. I don't think it's going to be Morbius, personally.
Well, I think Morbius it could be a hit or miss, but I feel like it's in the same vein as Doctor Strange. You know who I think they should have got to direct Morbius, and I just now thought of it.
Who?
Holy fuck. Dude, imagine John Carpenter.
I was going to say as a joke, John Carpenter.
No, but...
If they could... he's not doing anything, but if they could, like,
you think of vampires.
Count Chocula, like Dream World? Yeah. Like, fucking, yeah, that would be amazing.
Yeah, like, if you think of vampires, though, like Morbius.
Grow up, Peter Pan!
Or, well, I like living in Neverland, asshole. But yeah, it's Morbius.
I see what you're saying, though. My number 5 is going to be The Flash.
That's on my list.
It's actually lower on my list than I thought it would have been, but I'm very, very excited for it because, hey, fucking Michael Keaton coming back as Batman, okay? But it's also got Spider-Man No Way Home feels to it, whereas, like, the main course is not actually the main course. Like, it's a Flash movie, but what are we all excited about? We're all excited about fucking Michael Keaton Batman, Ben Affleck Batman.
And the Batmobile.
Batmobile. We're all excited about all the stuff surrounding it. So, to me, it doesn't have the same juice. It would be like number 2 or 3 for me if it was like a straight up Michael Keaton's returning as Batman, but it's all these cameos and shit like that. So it really doesn't have that kind of spice, but fuck, dude. If you're telling me at all that Michael Keaton is going to come back as 1989 Batman, that Ben Affleck's going to be in this movie as Batman, that we're going to do the Flash movie, Andy Muschietti directing it, I'm fucking jacked for this movie. Even though I think I would be more jacked for something else with those same characters. Yeah. This is... Holy fuck, this is huge.
Yeah, and the Flash itself, like, dude, it's not holding, like, a marshmallow over your face and be like, do you like that pain? Do you like it like Spider-Man's doing? Like, is Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield did it? We don't know, but they've already come out and said Michael Keaton's in the fucking
Which
movie.
Was smart.
Yeah, they've already come out and said that. You already know that the amazing 89 Batmobile's in it. Like, I was excited for the Flash before I even knew, there was rumors. But I was already excited for The Flash anyway because it was going to deal with the Flashpoint, and I love that series. And
I do too.
It was amazing. So I was already hyped for it, and then they added Michael Keaton, and I'm like, you just spanked my ass with the correct dildo. And but yeah, dude, and that trailer was awesome. And I gotta be honest, I know some people don't like him, but I do like the kid that plays the Flash.
Yeah, Ezra Miller's not...
Ezra Miller's weird, you know, he's got a little strange princeness to him, but he's a cool dude as far as like playing the Flash.
I'm still waiting for the full-on, almost Ryan Reynolds-ish Flash that you see in the animated films where he's like full-on Flash.
Well, not Barry Allen, West.
Wally West.
Wally
yeah,
West,
like, that's my favorite Flash, but I'm also excited.
But yeah, I mean, again, the Flash... Dude, it's gonna be. I think I'm gonna fucking cry when I see Michael Keaton dressed up as fucking Batman. I'm like, where do you get those wonderful voices? God damn, I haven't said those words in so long. But yeah, dude, it's gonna be epic, and the Flash is gonna be great. So yeah, I agree. It's up there. So my number 4 though. Let's go back to the convenience store, Jim. Let's talk to Silent Bob and some Jay. Clerks 3. Clerks 3 has worked its way up here. I shouldn't even be here today.
Dude, that's my number 4 too.
God.
Up top.
Fuck yeah, Randall. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Do the walk.
Clerks 3.
Souse the shark. But yeah, dude, Clerks 3. And honest to God, I forgot this movie was coming out. They wrapped filming a few months ago, so it's definitely coming out next year. I'm excited as hell. We both love Kevin Smith movies. We loved Mallrats. We loved Clerks. We loved Chasing Amy. We
have commentaries for all those
Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, yes.
On our Patreon. Not Chasing Amy, but the other ones.
Yeah, we love all of them, man. You know, Kevin Smith is an awesome director as far as like those kind of films go. Like he knows his characters and he knows how to tap into that part of yourself that you don't even know that you acknowledge. I don't know. There's something about like when I first watched Clerks, I remember I rented it on a whim. I was like, hey, Clerks, I don't know, I'll check it out. I watched it, I'm like, dude, this is fucking good. It's black and white, which I don't like, but I was like, actually, when I watched it, I was like, it makes sense why it's black and white. I was a kid. I was like 13 or 14. Then I told Mike about it. Then I told my brother
I watched
about
it the first time with you, and I was like, as soon as it started, I was like, what is this? And then 10 minutes in, I was like, let's fucking go.
It was so
this
good,
is
man.
amazing.
He was able to tap into that generation in a way that's never really been done before. He's an awesome filmmaker and a great visionary as far as like these kind of films go. In Clerks 3, it's probably the last time we're ever going to see Randall and Dante again, and all the beloved characters that we've come to know. I know that he wanted to do Mallrats 2, and then he switched over to Clerks 3, which makes sense to go to Clerks 3. Clerks 2 was good too. So yeah, dude, I mean, I just want to see, I want to see the full circle. It's going to be in color probably. I hope they go with black and white. I hope the whole movie's in black and white, and then slowly it goes back into color like they did.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Well, they did that in they did that in Clerks 2. They just did it the other way. In Clerks 2, when they're at the convenience store, it goes back into black and white. And this one, I hope it's all black and white, and then it goes back into color.
That'd be cool. And it's my number 4 too, because you know, like, you don't get these movies anymore. They don't exist. These type of Kevin Smith comedies, and everybody shits on Kevin Smith. It's like, oh, you made these dumb yoga hosers and shit like that. And that part of the reason is because Jay and Silent Bob Reboot, it was a weird release. It was like an event release, and that was a fine
But I'll be honest, it was all right.
Yeah, it was just okay. But this is like, I feel like this is going to be the thing. Like, and also you don't see these movies anymore. Comedies alone, you don't see comedies.
Yeah.
And you don't see comedies you're excited about. So like, for me, a comedy that's going to have that 90s humor, that shit that you and I grow up on. And to be honest with you, and if you guys go back and listen to those commentaries on Patreon, we talk about this 1,000 times. Kevin Smith's movies are like 72% of Jay and I's humor. That's what that's like the way we speak to each other. That's the way we grew up.
Yeah, and the other 28% surf ninjas.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But like, you don't get those movies anymore, and to know that we're gonna get one of these movies, it makes it one of the obviously top 5 most excited movies we are for in 2020.
The only thing I hope and I pray that Kevin Smith goes balls to the wall in this one, just like he did with Clerks 1, Clerks 2, Mallrats, Chasing Amy, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. Not be afraid of the Twitter mob. Just have a good comedy. Make some funny jokes. I get it. It might be a little risque, but fuck it. These are the characters. This is the reality. This is the world they live in. And just have a good time with it.
Be too big to cancel, Kevin Smith.
Yeah, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, and just go all the way through it. Because don't let PC fucking affect the movie. And I think that happens sometimes to a lot of these awesome directors, is they get afraid of the Twitter mobs. And they're like, oh, I gotta rework my movie. I was like, no, man, you be you. The fans, the real fans, the ones that support your movie, the one that actually buy the ticket and support you, are going to be there in the theater. So, yeah, I'm excited, man, and I think he's going to do a good job. I mean, again, I'm not a director, but if I were him and I were in his shoes and I knew this was probably the last time I ever saw these guys again in these roles, I would fucking, like, dude, I would make the goddamn magnum opus.
Yeah.
But and I think he will. I think he's like, you know what? I'm older now. I don't give a fuck.
Fucking hopes, dude.
And I hope the soundtrack's awesome.
Yeah, dude.
I hope they get some. Dude, I know that
Chewbacca.
I know that they're probably at the Holiday Inn right now playing in the foyer. But get fucking Sum 41. Like, get the old school bands. I don't know.
Since that was mine, what's your number 3?
Well, we already talked about it. The Flash is my number 3.
Oh,
so we don't need to talk about it.
You fucking go, man. Shit.
The main thing is when you see Michael Keaton's head pop up in that trailer, a boner happened, and it didn't go away for 3 days.
God damn. I said, God damn. My number 3 we've actually talked about as well. It's going to be Scream. It's a little bit higher than yours. I'm actually shocked that Scream was in your top 10 at all. Like,
you don't know
I'm
me.
shocked as shit. You don't know me, motherfucker.
You don't know me.
I'm shocked as shit. The reason, not just being a huge Scream fan, and a huge Scream fan I am, it's that this to me is the hardest movie to make. Like Halloween 2018 happened. A Friday the 13th movie would be easier to make. A Nightmare on Elm Street movie would be easier to make. But because you don't have Wes Craven, who directed the first 4 films, and because it's all got to be tied into meta stuff, and because these movies got to keep growing, and you're bringing back the old cast, but also putting in a new cast, to me, it's not only something I'm really anticipating, but it's also a movie that I don't know how the fuck they're gonna make. I don't know how the fuck. If I would love. I
swear to God, they're gonna have Dewey as the killer.
No way. And that's what I'm saying. Like, is Dewey gonna be there? Is it Nev? Is it whatever? As bad as I would love to be in charge and to be, that's one of my dreams in life, is to be, it'd be the coolest thing to be like the producer on
get the sucking dick.
Yeah, I know. But like to be a producer on like a Halloween movie or something like that shit would be easy for me. I feel like I know exactly what I wanted to do. But the Scream franchise, to me, at this point in its juncture, with what they've got going on and the old cast coming back, I would have no fucking idea how to make Scream. Like, as big as a fan I am, and we all have opinions, we're all armchair fucking chair.
Woo.
Quarterbacks. We all
Versace.
We all have
What's the name of
opinions
this chair?
about stuff. Valencia.
Valencia. I said Versace.
We all have opinions about how we would like things to go, and usually it's pretty standard, pretty easy to say, I want this. With Scream, I have no fucking idea how in God's name they're gonna take Scream and make it prevalent and make it work.
Yeah.
So I'm so, and I trust Radio Silence with what they do with Ready or Not and the films that they've done so much that I think it's going to be great, and I don't know how they're going to make it great, and that makes me super fucking tits up excited for it. So that's why Scream is my number 3.
You know, the thing about Scream is that again, I love Scream 1. And I think that Scream 1, and I've said this before, I think that Scream 1 was the Nirvana of the horror movies when it came out. Like, it was exactly like Nirvana. It killed a lot of the hair metal bands, and it set a new stage for horror movies. It really did. It was one of its kind. After that, I really didn't care. After, you know, Scream 2 was alright, Scream 3 fucking sucked, Scream 4 I didn't like. When you go into Scream 5, when I watched the trailer, like, again, it's different when I watched it on the movie theater screen, but when I was watching it, I was like, I don't really see anything different. I see Scream 4 Part 2, Scream 4 Version 2. Because you're right, that movie, I would say Scream is the hardest, 100% hands down, the hardest movie to bring to a new generation. And do it in a way that's like Scream 1. Yeah. And not copy over yourself to do it. And, you know, I had that idea before, is like if it was in the same universe as Michael, a couple of college kids or high school kids saw what Michael Myers had done in the 70s and then decided to reenact it and start killing, and was using the Halloween, so Halloween would exist in the universe, and these kids started copycat killing.
And I love that idea.
But unfortunately, they don't. They're not
eating breakfast with it.
Yeah, well, you know, and that, like, to me, that's so crazy that would work, because it's got to be something so fucking fantastical.
And Dean, this is an exploding.
Yeah, it will explode in your face with like a wiener. But yeah, dude, Scream. Like I said, I mean, I'm interested to see it. It's why it's number 6 and number 3 on your list. So we're not that far away.
Surprisingly, no.
Yeah.
What's your number 2, you fucking whore?
Well, number 2 is going to be the ends of Halloween.
Oh, I know what you're doing.
Yeah.
I know what you're fucking doing, you motherfucker,
you. See the way the chess pieces
I got
move? You see the way the chess pieces move on the board? I've already got you checked.
Don't you ever go over my head again. Go get your fucking juice box.
You know what I
Go
say.
get your fucking shine box.
Fuck y'all. No, man, Halloween Ends, man. You know, we've talked so much about Halloween Ends and Halloween on this channel.
I know what
I think that you guys.
well,
no, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
Smurfs Adventures. No, yeah, I know you know what it is, because I just gave my hand away. That's fine, because I know what you got too, bitch. If I got 3 aces, you got the other one. But no, Halloween Ends, man. We talked about this multiple times. Why we love Halloween. Halloween 2018 was a resurgence. It was exactly what the Halloween franchise needed. It was a boost of new blood. It was the adrenaline. It was the resurrection after the Rob Zombie turd in our mouths. Halloween Kills comes out, good solid film, good solid entry. There were some problems with it for sure. Not everybody was a fan, but overall it was still a solid entry. Halloween Ends is one of those films, literally the name says it all, Halloween Ends. I want to see how they wrap it up. Because if anything else, what they've started in Halloween 2018, they've created a breadcrumb that everybody's interested to see where it leads. So, at the end of the day, Halloween Ends, even if you weren't a fan of Halloween Kills and you were a fan of Halloween 2018 or vice versa, you want to see how they wrap this trilogy up. Yeah. For me, it's like the Return of the Jedi. I want to see what they fucking do, and I have a good feeling that it's going to be very dramatic and very awesome. And I don't, you know, look, Jamie Lee Curtis coming out and saying it's going to piss off a lot of people. I hope that's not true. I hope they don't do something really wackadoo and stupid. I don't think they're going to do that.
Gabagoo.
Yeah, but overall, why wouldn't it be number 2? I mean, out of all the movies that are coming out next year, I mean, of course, we're all going to have different opinions for sure. But if you're a horror fan, why wouldn't Halloween Ends be so high on your list? It would be unbelievable.
I'm right there with you, man. I'm almost all the way right there with you. But my number 2 is going to be The Batman. The Batman!
You know why I wanted to say something?
I got you! For obvious fucking reasons, any Batman movie is going to be a huge goddamn movie. But not only are they making a Batman movie, but they're making a dark, weird character piece, sort of. Like, not character piece, but like a dark fucking... You have the... Something in the way...
They got Nirvana in it. Oh, God, it's scary. It's like, he sounds like he's taking a big dump.
You got the Penguin. Not excited about the Catwoman. We've done Catwoman too much for me. I think Robert Pattinson's going to kill it. I think it's an early Batman. Like, he's really, you know, learning the ropes and stuff. He looks to me, I Am Vengeance, beating the fuck out of people. Ooh-wee. Matt Reeves, the guy, he's done a bunch of amazing movies. The the casting, the director, the trailers we've got.
That's how I feel like you play Halo, dude. When you shoot somebody and they're like, "I'm vengeance." After they nut tap you.
The entire mood about this movie is fucking Fight Club, Dark 7 / fucking Dark Knight, goddamn fucking
It's everything dark in your underwear.
Fucking lies and fucking loo. It's gonna be fucking wild, man. It's gonna be dark,
This
twisted,
feels like
fucked up, action, but also like grimy, dark. Fucking.
Yeah.
It's gonna be beautiful, man.
Dude,
the Batman's gonna be beautiful.
I feel like it's Pantera Cemetery Gates. Like it makes me feel like that on the inside for some reason. But yeah, dude,
System of the Down.
I'm gonna go ahead and spoil it for you. That's my number one.
I know it is.
The Batman. And not to mention the fact that everything that you said. I know I did. What the? But not only everything that you mentioned, but also, I feel like the stakes are higher, and the Batman could lose. Like, I've never, you watch a Batman flick, right? You always know he's going to come out on top every time. Like, he's going to win every time. I feel like in this one, he could very well lose.
It's got that fucking edgy shit to it.
And I love that, dude. There's something about that that's really intriguing, because it's like, at the end of the day, yes, Batman is Batman. He's a superhero. He's a badass. He knows all the kung fu masters of the East Asia, and he's got a lot of money.
Death does not wait!
And the gadgets. But they're focusing more on the human side of him and the human element that is like, hey, you can only take so much, and he's new in his career. Well, he could fucking be like, I lost. Maybe he couldn't save somebody. Yeah. Maybe he couldn't stop the murder of somebody. I don't know. And then because of that, it weighs heavily on his conscience, and then that kind of creates what he becomes later on as Batman. More of a vengeful. He's already pretty fucking mean in this movie already, but maybe that's what makes him have no mercy later on. I don't know, man. There's a lot of things going on in the Batman that, if they do it right, and I know what was coming out, the rumors that were coming out when they were filming it, I hope to God none of that's true. I hope there was no drama. I hope there was none of that bullshit going on, because if they do this right, man, it could very well be not only the best interpretation of Batman ever, it could be the best Batman movie ever. 100. I'm telling you. I know. I'm telling you. I know.
Spicy.
I'm throwing the fucking dice right now.
Isotoners.
Does it come up Snake Eyes? It better not, because I've seen the movie. But no, dude, honest to God, you couldn't have picked a better soundtrack.
Yeah.
Like the first trailer, you hear the duct tape.
Yeah.
Dude, it's so and again,
and the Riddler's all fucked up and skanky looking. I like it.
And you bring in the 7. It's exactly that. Yeah. It's exactly the 7. And I always feel like Commissioner Gordon, which by the way, he's a great actor. He was just in the new James Bond movie. The guy that they got to play Commissioner Gordon in this. He does very much feel like a Brad Pitt, Morgan Freeman type of guy.
Yeah.
And he's caught in the. Even they focused on him more and not so much Batman. He feels like he's just a detective caught among these larger-than-life characters. Like, and come on, Colin Farrell as Penguin. Can you get any better?
Good. Hey, harmonize with me for a second. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
All right. Something in the way.
I don't know the song.
I'm right there with you, man. That's why it was my number 2. My number 1's going to be your number 2. It's going to be Halloween Ends. Obvious reason, we just said it. And honestly, it was like, fuck, it's Batman, fucking Halloween Ends. I get why you...
But here's the thing. Think to yourself. Day 1, opening, if they both were released in the same
I'd go
day,
see Halloween Ends.
You're a liar.
In a fucking heartbeat.
You're a fucking liar.
I just would. I'm too invested. I'm too deep in the stock, Jones.
It's the Batman, dude.
I know, but it's fucking Michael Myers, dick.
I know.
Like, I'd have to go.
He got more movies than Batman.
We go separate. We tell each other our reviews afterwards.
I seen it.
Listen,
that's how we come out. It's like I seen it.
It's such a big in, because like there's so much at stake.
Yeah.
Like I mentioned Scream 5. I mentioned like how much at stake there is with that movie. How are you going to do it? What are you going to do? What are the decisions you're going to make? What's going to happen? I think with Halloween Ends, it's the same way. This is their last film in this
universe,
region. Yeah, like this is their last film. They're going to do it. And the fact that they're saying it's going to piss people off, it's going to be different, it's going to be very intimate, it's going to be very strange. I'm scared of it. I'm very fucking scared of it. And again, this is not our ranking of what we think our top 10 films are going to be, but our most anticipated, what I can't wait to see. And for me, it's Halloween Ends easy, because like you're finally gonna put a staple end on this story, and we've gone so far for so many years with Halloween 2018, the return of Jamie Lee Curtis, the Halloween Kills, all the stuff, the fucking murderous shit that went on there, and all this. And for me, it's going to be such a big goddamn deal. And I don't know what's going to happen. And I don't know if we're going to like it. And I'm scared that we're going to fucking hate it. And I'm going to say that I believe we're going to love it because I have
like Aaron Rodgers explaining why you didn't get the vaccine.
My toe's not fucking broken.
You're like,
or, I don't
want to go see the Batman.
Like, I believe it's going to be good because I believe in the people that are making these movies, and I think they've done a good job so far. But it's just, there's just so much at stake, and it's just like, it's a fucking all-in hand of poker. You know what I mean? It's an all-in hand of poker.
It's like Maverick with Mel Gibson.
Yeah. And how
That's a great movie, by the way.
It's an awesome fucking movie. And how lucky are we, by the way?
Got all these movies, man.
All these movies, and not just that, but how lucky are we? How many years did we fucking go? What, Halloween 2 happened in 2009?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2009. We went from 2009 to 2018. That is 9 goddamn years without a fucking Halloween movie to talk about, man. And you and I still talked about Halloween because we're fucking nerds.
Well, you know what?
But like...
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, that's 100%.
How lucky we're sitting here in the year of our Lord, 2022. And we're going to watch, in October, a Halloween movie that is the fucking accumulation of these 3 movies. Like... What a time to be goddamn alive, man. Fuck yeah, it feels good.
2022 is going to rock our dicks off. I mean, Usher's going to dance at when 2022 the ball drops, Usher's going to come back and he's going to dance.
I'm hoping for PJ Harvey.
I don't care. I want Usher. You make me really want to be the one.
My way.
But I want, you know, look, dude, yeah, we're very lucky. We're very blessed. There's so many good movies coming out. It's unbelievable how many good movies are coming out. And, you know, there's in the top 10 anticipate. I saw a lot and they looked really interesting. A lot of movies that didn't make my list, but, you know, the plot seemed cool. I just didn't, you know, really know enough about it.
Yeah.
But I will say
rapid fire
honorable mentions. I only have, I already mentioned, I think I mentioned 2 of them. I mentioned Avatar 2 and Salem's Lot. Actually, I might have mentioned 3. Jackass Forever is another one, just because... Like, these old fuckers are 85 years old. You're never going to see them, you know, pooping in a toilet in Lowe's again. Like, they're just done. So it'll be fun to go see that. Or I don't know if I'll actually go see it in the theater. I might just wait for that. But, I mean, it'll still be fun to see it. And then the other one is Black Adam. I do want to see what they do with The Rock. And I know we got that little kind of shitty teaser that they showed at the DC Con or whatever. But it's enough for me to wet my whistle. Because I think The Rock is a really good... actor to cast as Black Adam, and there's rumors that Henry Cavill could pop up as Superman in that, which would be fucking awesome.
Yeah, I'm excited for that one too. That's on my list as well. And then also Jackass 4, Hellraiser, we already mentioned these. The Samaritan, a Sylvester Stallone film where he plays like an out-of-work superhero. I'm excited about that one. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Does he not play an out-of-work actor?
No.
No, he's doing good.
Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse 2. That animated film is so fucking good.
Dude, it's so good.
I can't wait for that. Yeah. Doctor Strange, Thor 4, Love and Thunder.
Don't care.
Again, it didn't make my top 10. I'm just excited to see.
You know what? When I saw that, I was like, oh, the Guardians of the Galaxy 3, they're gonna have Fat Thor, and then I'm like, oh no, it's fucking Natalie Portman where she becomes Lady Thor.
It's dangerous.
I'm like,
it is
fuck
dangerous.
this.
Yeah, I'm with you. Top Gun Maverick, and finally, Killers of the Flower Moon. That is a Martin Scorsese film starring Robert De Niro and Leonardo DiCaprio. So
is it about Woody Allen?
I don't know. It's gonna be fucking awesome.
When he had sex with his fucking daughter that's not his daughter.
Oh God, that is our top 10 most anticipated films 2022. What did we get wrong? What did we get right? What are you guys most anticipating?
That's crazy that we
10 to 1. Put your fucking 10 to 1 in the goddamn comments below. Do it, you cowards.
It's crazy. We flipped 1 and 2.
I know. We flipped a bunch of shit.
So, in your opinion, so my number 1 was the Batman. His number 1 is Halloween Ends. Which one's right? Which one's wrong?
Put your whole fucking top 10 in that.
That'd be fun. Like, by the way, don't hate on us, motherfuckers. Okay, it's just an opinion. If you guys have a better top 10, let us know, okay? And I'll suck your butt.
Let's have a kissing war about it. I'll kiss each other the hardest.
If you keep insulting, I'll suck your toe. I'll suck it.
With our fucking faces. Check out these Valencia rich Corinthian leather chairs. I had a sister named Judith. She had sex with this kid. It all ended awkwardly quick. You know, I stabbed her in the tits. I know it probably wasn't cool of me, but I just went crazy. You see, my middle name is Audrey. Michael Audrey, my